Hello friends, welcome to Code Mummy. Today, let's start with a topic known as linear search. So let's first take an example and then we'll come back to the definition. So this is an array consisting of 9 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 elements. And it has zero based indexing, that is it starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So in this array, we want to search an element, let's take 5. Okay, so we want to search 5. In linear search, what we do is we start comparing it with the first element and we compare it with all the elements starting from the first element. So first we will compare the element to be searched with the first element of the array, that is array of 0. So that is 11. Is 11 equal to 5? No, it is not equal. So we will go to the next element, that is array of 1. So is array of 1, that is 8, is equal to 5? No. We'll go to the next element, 1. Now is 1 equal to 5? No. So we will go again to the next element. Like this we start comparing it with all the elements. Is array of 3, that is 24, equal to 5? No. We'll go again to the next element. Is 7 equal to 5? No. So we'll go again to the next element. Is array of 5, that is 48, equal to 5? No. So we'll go to the next element. Is array of 6, that is 5, equal to 5? Yeah, that is true. So we'll return the index 6 where the searched element is found. So the index is 6. This is linear search. Let's look at the definition now. Linear search means to traverse a given list or array one by one, sequentially, starting from the first element until the element to be searched is found or end of the array is reached. So that is what we did here. We started from the first element and sequentially we searched one by one. We compared one by one with the element to be searched till the element is found, and when it found, we return that element or we return the index of that element. So there can be two cases. First is that element is found, like in this case we found the element, and the next is element is not found. So let's take an example. Let's take an array and let's take the elements 11, 8, 1, 24, 7, 48 and 5. Okay, let's take this array. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, right? And now in this array we want to search an element which is 95. So we want to search an element 95. So we'll start from the first element again in linear search. We'll start comparing with the array of 0. Array of 0 is 11. Is 11 equal to 95? No. Is 8? Then we will go to next element. Is 8 equal to 95? No. We'll again go to next element. Is 1 equal to 95? No. We'll again go to the next element. Is 24 equal to 95? No. We'll again go to the next element. Is 7 equal to 95? No. We will again go to the next element. Is 48 equal to 95? No. We will go to the next element. Is 5 equal to 95? No. So now we have reached the end of the array and the element to be searched is not found anywhere. So we will return element not found, or we can also return -1. -1 or element not found. Now let us quickly understand the code for the linear search. So let's take an function search. Let's pass the array. Then let's pass the number of elements in the array. Okay. So first step is we'll start with a for loop. Because we are starting from the first index, that is I is equal to 0, and we'll stop when I is smaller than n. That is till the end of the array is reached. Then I++. So we'll start from the first element and check till the end of the array. Okay. So inside the for loop, we'll take an if statement, and if array of I is equal to the element to be searched, let's pass the element to be searched as int key. Okay. So this is the element to be searched. So if array of I is equal to key, that is when we were traversing the array starting from the first position, like let's take 1, 2, 7, 8, 5 and 4. Okay, so we'll start from here, that is 0, and till we reach the end of the array, that is n. So this is 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements. Okay, so n is 6. In this, let's take the element to be searched is 5. Okay, so if array of I is equal to key, we will see out, or we will return which element? The index of that searched element. So we'll index, this is I, this is the index, right? So we'll see out I, and we'll end the for loop. This if loop starts here and it ends here, and after that we'll stop the for loop. And after this, if the element is not found, when we come out of the loop, we'll see out -1, or the element is not found, then close the search function. So let's understand this with an example. Okay, so this is the array, and it has elements 1, 2, 7, 8, 5, 4. So let's take element to be searched as 5. So we'll start from the starting index, that is I is equal to 0. So like this, when it is I is equal to 0, we'll compare array of 0, that is 1, with the key. What is key here? Key is 5. This is the element to be searched. So we compare 1 with the element to be searched, that is 5. So this is not equal, so we will go to the next. Like this, we start comparing till the end of the loop, or the end of the array. But in this, if we find the element, we'll see out I. So next, we'll go here. The element is not same as key, so we'll again go here. We'll check like this until the element is found. When the element is found, that is if array of I is equal to key, we'll see out the index, that is we'll see out the 4. And if element is not found, when we come out of the for loop, we'll see out -1. We can also see out element not found. Thank you. The time complexity of this algorithm is O of n, as we are traversing the array only once.